Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more Arknights Endfield, because we finally got our first 6-star male knights character released. Finally, something for the husbando knights enjoyers, because CAMILLE has finally released onto global. Well, we don't really have a discrepancy between global and China anymore. Basically, CAMILLE is out for Endfield. We have a suspiciously Sanguinarch-shaped vampire boy somehow arriving onto... I was about to say Rhodes Island, but somehow arriving onto Endfield. What's going on with that? I saved up all my currency just to pull for CAMILLE. I wasn't particularly interested in Mifu. She was mainly just another physical DPS with a unique playstyle. Not really buying that. However, CAMILLE as a Heat Vanguard has a couple of niches which he might be taking a seat in for the next few years. He's gonna be a premium Vanguard for Heat teams. Okay. Niche number 1, check. Because he could spread heat, that means he might also work on mixed teams for setting up inflictions. Premium Vanguard for mixed teams. Number 2 niche, check. He got debuffs. Is it debuffs or buffs? I'm not sure. Roll compression, check. So I feel like it might be a worthwhile investment to get CAMILLE now and not regret it later. I don't know, just a feeling. We have a very limited set of premium Vanguards, and SP is a hot commodity, especially in contingency contract. So there's that. Like most arts teams don't have a premium Vanguard. They'd rather just run, I don't know, Gilberta. Gilberta has some SP recovery, but it's not the same. Sometimes you want things going a little faster. But yeah, we have a new twink as our... Well, he's not really a twink. He's a twunk. We have our new twunk as a new featured husbando. Although the ratio is still kind of fucked, but that's gacha games. What are we gonna do? And yeah, we are planning to be pulling. Hopefully we don't spend our entire 120 budget on this motherfucker. I would certainly like to pull for Arcane next patch, or maybe the Sui sibling next patch. Surely. And after we pull, we're gonna do his character story. We're gonna find out what he's all about. He's from Seshka, the floating Sarkaz city. The city that's like... I'm not quite sure if Seshka is individually the Imperionic Asdelia that Nasty Lunare in OG Arknights eventually develops, but the technology that she develops will eventually lead into Seshka, the free Sarkaz city on Talos 2. A legacy of everything that Theresa fought for. It is the shade of which the tree that she planted in which she could no longer sit under. But with that said, hold up. I got some dailies. I just logged in. Let's just get these out of the way. Ooh, regionals. Oh, jobs. No one's doing my jobs. No one's doing jobs anymore. We'll just grab these. I'm not even turning in any of my stocks. I'm just grabbing them. There's so much surplus stock in Valley 4 that it's kind of a hassle just to turn them in. What are you even gonna spend them on in Valley 4 anymore? We do have the engraving permits, but I barely use them if I'm not farming engravings. Whatever, dog. That's like 24k. Wooling. Eat the batteries, please. Don't take all my batteries. Never mind. Hold up. Don't take all my batteries. Take all my syringes, actually. Thank you. We're gonna need that for getting my... whatchamacallit? Artificing Catalyst. I make sure just to buy out those. I still haven't bought out these. These would be nice to have, considering. But they're just... what is this? This is new! Sanguine Memories, an ornamental that can be played... oh, right. We could put up a mirror where we could pose behind, take cute screenshots of our favorite characters. Well, this one specifically is for Camille. An ornamental that can be placed. The fire died, but no one is left in the photo frame. 30 million! Wait, no, 3 million! Harry the platypus. Well, this is the cheapest one. Pictures, jobs. I'm just gonna throw this to everyone in the friends list. I'm not even gonna bother. Like, it is not worth the time. I've been climbing on Pokemon Champions ever since it came out on mobile last week. I've reached champion tier with a Sceptile team, and then for the next few days, Sceptile became became unusable. And I had to retool the team to counter Hard Trick Room. My Sceptile team hard countered Rain, and yet I've faced one Rain team in the last 5 days. How is that possible? Everyone else is complaining about running into Rain and Swampert and Arcaldon, and me with my anti-Rain team, I keep running into Hard Trick Room. Okay. Got that done. Credits? Let's grab these first. Give me my weapon pulls. We're gonna need that, actually. We're gonna need those weapon pulls. We're gonna need these tickets for the pulls. What else? Bundle, scams, no thanks. So that's our daily done with. Past missions. Danse Macabre. Events? Ooh, we got new tags. Okay, new tags have been unlocked for CC, but I don't think we're doing that today unless we have time. And then we got our combat drills. Camille is a heat element vanguard. He can summon Fire Fang Vesper Wings to apply heat infliction. Weaken, yeah, that's a debuff that I forgot about. And heat susceptibility on enemies, and uses combo skill and ultimate to restore SP. And then we have Danse Macabre. Hold up. Mail. News. Just checking the news. It's not gonna show up on stream. Hold up.
For a really long trip?
We gotta do our daily visits. Don't forget your daily visits. No one does this anymore. It's free credits. And you get pull materials from the credit shop. If you just recycle. If you just keep cycling through the shop. It adds up, I swear it adds up. You could get like 1 extra pull every month. Hey man. Whatever it takes to stay free to play. The best way to win against a rigged house is to not play by the house's games. Here you go, I'm giving you clues. It's probably gonna be clue 7, but I'm giving you clues. One last. Then we check. It's time to gamble with the shop first. We gotta check if we're gonna get any more Orundum. Orundum or a barrel. God damn it. Or maybe weapon pulls. Who knows? Just refresh it. Easy. Yeah, baby, easy. Do we refresh it a second time? There's a chance that we get a 200 cost discount on one, or it'll taunt us by putting out a 400 cost one. 100, baby! Always win! Yeah! Always lucky. Okay, so I think it is time to pull for CAMILLE. Expunger of Sin. Target operator drop rate up for 18 days. 120 attempts to guarantee CAMILLE.
Birthed in blood, concluded in blood.
Okay, boy. What is your... Ooh, you have one vampire wing. Interesting. Vampires are not descendant from bats. They are descendant from leeches. So all these zoomer vampires with their bad aesthetics, pissing off the Sanguinarch who's been lost in the ether side. Interesting. What is... Nope, we can't even see it. We can't see your postcards. Show us your postcards. Why are you trying to keep things a secret? All sexy like. What does your weapon do? The Blessing of Lustrous Carmine. Ult efficiency. When the wielder skill recovers SP, the entire team gets attack up. Wow. That's great. He puts weaken, he spreads inflictions, he gets attack up for the entire team. And then he buffs up heat infliction as well. But I think he's still even usable in a mixed team that doesn't use heat too much. You're not sure why they're bats either. It's like Nosferatu versus the modern depiction of the vampire, which is probably like, I don't know, Robert Pattinson in Twilight or Gecko Moira in One Piece. I don't know my modern vampires aside from those. Who else are modern vampires? Is Gecko Moira a vampire? He looks like one. Mihawk looks like a fucking vampire and yet he's not. What's up, Hermit? So yeah, I genuinely think that of any type of character that a free-to-play should be saving up for, the best investments would probably be one, support characters like Gilberta, but above that would be support characters that are vanguards, because vanguards are premium. They let you do things with your rotations that other teams with no SP can do. We are routinely running out of SP in Cryo. So I feel like once we have him, we'll be good on heat. Maybe we could use him on mixed arts. That'd be fine too. Hopefully maybe Arcane and the Sui sibling are also different types of vanguards. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to be pulling for CAMILLE, the newest featured 6-star character for Endfield. Once again, we will make the disclaimer that we are gambling in a gacha game. These pixels and JPEGs do not matter. Every single 10 pull that we make is around $15. You could be spending that on anything else in your life. A nice meal. Indie games. The Steam sale is going on right now. You could be doing anything more worthwhile with your money than spending it on a gacha game. Except spending it on RAM, maybe. The PC parts market. We're going to be gambling with the equivalent of real money. The best way to not win against a rigged house is to not play, but we are doing this just because we can. I have the disposable free currency from just playing the game. Fuck it, we ball. Nah, you're good. You don't want to get Camille? That's alright, he's probably gonna show up later along the line when when they bring him back for joint ops. They did that for Gilberta and Levatane. We could be waiting for our free 10 pulls, our free 2 pulls from the free login in the next 2 days, but we're doing this now just because of content. Surely those 2 pulls won't matter. Will he arrive in the first 10 pulls? Oh, that's a 5-star bag. We always believe in the 5-star bag. The 5-star bag always contains winner! Nope, never mind. Okay, Chen. Let's go again. You don't mind spending on gacha? There aren't any other games that catch your attention right now. You do you with your money. Just be responsible in gambling. We have another 5-star bag. Always believe in the 5-star bag. Never mind. Hold up. Wait. Upgrade? No.
Well, look at...
Okay, 2 5-stars. Can we do it in 30? 30 pulls. I don't want to go through all my Aura Barrel John Hypergriff Lowlight. I actually might be interested in Arcane and the Sui sibling. Oh, another 5-star bag. Upgrade? Nope. What? 40 pulls? Oh, we got our free 10 pull. This doesn't count towards pity though. Oh, upgrade! Let's go! Don't spook. No spook! Okay, free 10 pull.
Why do I have to...
Gentlemen, before
No!
you officially come on board, I'd like to say a few words. As Viceroy, I am experienced in administrative duties. However,
Okay.
here in Endfield, I wish to serve as a regular teacher and focus on research.
All right. I completely forgot that the previous limited ops were available in these banners. I completely forgot about that. Well, at least we have Zhuang Fang Yi. We can make an electric team now. I am not mad about that. But is that our hard pity? I mean, our soft pity gone? I think that might be our soft pity gone. Also, they added this thing. It's probably a video on how to use it. Yeah. They didn't have this before.
Birthed in blood, concluded in blood. The Keeper is now in charge.
Is that? Hold up. Can you speak again?
Pierce them.
Is that Alex Lee?
Wait.
Hold up. Was that Alex Lee I heard? With free pulls, you didn't get your pity reset? Okay. Wonderful. We are at our 40 soft pity pulls. They put Alex Lee in almost every fucking video game now. They always make him the handsome twonk. We are at 40 soft pulls. 50? Oh, 50! Please? Who's still available aside from Zhuang? Is it Oh, it's Mifu. It might also be
Do
Mifu.
this again.
Mifu could also spook us aside from Camille. Zhuang.
Why do I have to do this again?
Excuse me.
Great. Captain,
Come on.
Camille.
Vampire. Yes!
Sons of Zeshka. I seek a dangerous Sarkaz criminal who wields witchcraft as a weapon. For this, I require the strength of Endfield. And in return, I vow to offer you my own.
Look at this Sanguinarch-shaped motherfucker. Why do you have a blood crown? Last time we saw a blood crown, that was on top of a vampire supremacist that got lost in the void. What's your whole backstory? Yes, it's streamer luck when we get something early, but it's content whenever we waste 120 pulls to get something. Yvonne. That's great. We didn't have to spend even 60 pulls, 50 pulls. We got 3 pulls out of that. Let's look at Camille and also Zhuang.
I added a new module to the Tianshi apparatus.
Look at his ass.
First in blood.
I mean, not specifically his ass, but I'm not complaining about his ass. Looking at it, I mean, it's fine to look at it. There's no judgment. What are your animations like? Point at the screen. We gotta get you your weapon, my guy. Your weapon is... Premium Vanguard weapons are like crack, brother. They give so much support. Let's get your weapon. We can guarantee it. Oh, this is where our streamer luck is gonna go, actually. Watch this be hard pity. I think we did hard pity also on one of the previous weapons. Shit. What can we get out of this? That's how it looks like at max dupes, which we'll never see in our lifetime. What else is available here? Wait, no, we're not looking at that. We have Spears, the Valiant, the Jet, the Clannable, the Thermite Cutter, the Oblivion, and the Exemplar. Fuck, if we get the Exemplar. Anything but the Exemplar, brother. Okay, here we go. We can guarantee it. I just don't want to spend all my weapon pulls, for fuck's sake. Please, don't steal 15k away. Oh, is it 15k or 10k? 8 times to 16k. No! Okay, we go again. That was a test run. That was a test run. I was just checking if the button was working properly. This time for sure. No! Okay, that was another test run. I think the game is bugged, guys. The game is bugged. We're gonna have to report this to the next survey. This time for sure. No! 30 balls! Game might actually be broken. Where's my spear? Put the spear in the bag? Just put the spear in the bag? Yes! A double! No! The Oblivion! No! The fugly ass sword! Why? Okay, we go again. My weapon currency! Oh! Another double! Okay, I think our luck evened out. Come on, please. No! Why? One last. This time for sure. This time for sure. No, that's not the spear I'm looking for. Why? We got 30 pulls left. I'm gonna want a weapon on Arcane, brother. Oh my god. I mean, no, 70 pulls. Oh my god, we hit hard pity. There goes all my weapon materials. If this is it, it should be it. It should be guaranteed. I forgot if it shows up specifically in the boxes that drop or you get a voucher for it. But this should be it. Why? Casual minus 16k, by the way. Casual minus 16k. Well, I guess the future 6 stars are just gonna have to be content with the battle pass weapons. Not much I can do about that.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Birthed in blood.
Let's give you your fucking thing. Here you go. That's locked in. You also already have your essence.
This sharp instrument could impale even the blood sea. I shall wield it with care. These tactical insights are of great
Then we
value.
level you up.
They will aid the keepers.
If we have time next weekend, we could go do CC again, but then use a heat team instead of cryo. And then check out the new tags.
An official recognition.
You could test out CAMILLE there.
Your personal trust.
Let's just get him up to speed.
The
None of this is gonna matter when we do his story quest, but I just like him having him up to speed. So how was everyone else's pulls? How were your how was your gambling? Did it go good?
Tactical insights.
Did you get everything that you want and more?
They will aid the keepers in their duties.
A nice twunk of a vampire to warm your cold nights. Actually, no, it's getting warmer and warmer in the world. Rip to France, by the way. They experienced their hottest day ever yesterday, and then they experienced their hottest day ever today, and they're gonna continue experiencing the hottest day ever perpetually until the heat death of the planet. Just like every other place on the planet. You're waiting for all the tickets? Smart. The last 2 tickets are definitely gonna matter.
The blood is pure.
What if I get another CAMILLE dupe within the next 2 free tickets from the logins? What kind of irony would that be? RNGesus surely wouldn't do that to me.
Insights are of great value. They will aid the keepers in their duties. Empty honors no longer matter, my friend. My blood is always with you. The impurities have been stripped away. The blood is purer now.
The blood is pure now? What the fuck? Are you actually related to the Sanguinarch? What's with this? What's with the slight eugenics in your voice? What's going on here? I am very interested to see what your story is like. This is the first time that we get a character quest for a Endfield character that is new, not introduced in the main story, and doesn't have the baggage of being a reconvener from previous Arknights. So he's a completely new character that we have to introduce
Tactical
with
insights are of great value.
his
They
narrative
will aid the
event.
keepers in their duties.
I don't have any gear for you just yet. Although we can level up the Blessing of Lustrous Carmine. That's a mouthful. This thing was built by Seshka Witchcrafters. When are we gonna arrive in Seshka? Somewhere along the line we have to arrive on Seshka. That's like the legacy of Theresa and Nasti Lunare. The one Sarkaz city on Talos 2 where Sarkaz can call home. Do I have? I have it. I don't have it. I have it. Up to 90 you go. I don't have it. I'll get you up to 90 eventually. And there we go, we got our twunk. Gather 30 essences. Please use your sanity. Don't just save up your sanity, please use it. Don't wait for the timer to run out, use your sanity. Okay, so there's that. We got really lucky with Camille. Absolutely got fucked over by the weapons. Things evened out in the universe. Let's actually just try out the combat drills just to see how Camille plays. Maybe we should have done that to decide if we actually wanted Camille's playstyle, but if you're using a team, you're probably not maining the Vanguard. So let's just see what his animations and combat is like before we get into his story. Camille is a heat element vanguard. He can summon Firewing Vesper Wings to apply heat, weaken, and heat susceptibility on enemies, and uses combo skill and ultimate to restore lots of SP. Camille's battle skill can summon Firewing Vesper Wings to apply heat infliction to enemies in a small area. The Vesper Wings also hover around the target for a while to apply temporary weakness and heat susceptibility. When a target with hovering Firewing Vesper Wings is defeated, they fly over to another enemy, dealing heat damage and applying heat, weakness, and susceptibility again. What's weakness specifically? Weakness is deals reduced damage. I thought it was a debuff, as in they take more damage, but no, they deal less damage. How valuable is that? Probably in CC. Probably to make things hit a lot less hard when you turn off all your dodging. Camille's combo skill is triggered when an enemy's heat infliction is consumed or absorbed. So that also works if you're on a mixed team, because you could consume heat infliction when you're applying a different element. Absorbed. Oh, it's also consumed. The skill deals heat damage and recovers SP. When Camille's combo skill hits an enemy with hovering Vesper Wings, an explosion will be set off after a short delay, dealing heat damage to said enemy. Camille's ultimate can deal heat damage, apply heat infliction, and recover SP. Casting the ultimate also temporarily replaces the battle skill with Hunter Pursuit. Hunter Pursuit is regarded as a combo skill, and it deals more damage and recovers more SP. Huh. So is there any value in also mastering his combo skill? After Camille summons the Vesper Wings, operators who can consume or absorb heat so that Camille can deal damage, recover SP, grant buffs that benefit the entire team. Casting Camille's ultimate, followed by an enhanced combo, also recovers SP and grants Link. Brother, you have so many buffs and debuffs. Link, heat infliction, weakness, susceptibility. Okay. Summon the bats. Combo to consume. Oh, wait, no, that's a beast. Okay. Electric to consume. Wait, no. What? Electric to consume. Oh, it's Antle. I thought it was Perlica. Antle doesn't consume heat infliction. There, consume.
None shall live.
Okay, looking fun. Ultimate. Okay. Okay, okay. Hold up. He might be cooking. Also, Bro. I don't think they thought this through. They wanted you to test Camille in this combat test, but if you use Surtur's ultimate, you're locked out of switching back to Camille. Hold up. A bit of an oversight, Hypergriff. I can't switch back to Camille to look at his animations. I'm locked into Levitain. The bats last very long. Okay. I'm kind of jealous. I'm jealous of Heat as a cryo user. How they got a premium Vanguard before us. Alesh fucking sabotages the cryo team. Meanwhile, Camille slots perfectly into Heat. Well, I could always just run Camille myself, but that would replace Gilberta! Or Zaihi! We even need Zaihi. Thinking about the hard questions. Do we even need Zaihi on Cryo? Can't we just replace her with Camille for the SP? But then again, he doesn't fit on Cryo either. Because if he applies heat, and then you apply the cryo infliction, that'll consume heat, and we can't even stack cryo because it consumes it and turns it into solidification. And you don't want solidification early because you want to be stacking cryo. He doesn't fit on cryo either. Damn. Seems like we were dropping frames. Seems like it's over now, at least. Claim rewards. Okay. And now, time for his narrative event, Danse Macabre. Seshka has sent a message requesting your support for Camille, the Agasmecanas. Agasmecanas? Is that what they call detectives in Seshka? Who is trying to solve a case involving a missing blood sample. The Sarkas do not call for favors lightly. Perhaps untold secrets lay deeper within this case. Fiona, my love. We received a request for help from Seshka. Seshka hopes he could offer an Agasmecanas or Keeper of Wisdom support. He's looking into a case involving a special blood sample that went missing in Valley 4. Brief background on Seshka, the organization that represents the Sarkas on Talos 2. They've been a long-term ally of Endfield. Blood sample. We have more details. The Keeper's waiting at the worker dorms. He'll give you the details himself. Also, the leaders of Seshka also expressed their concerns regarding your health. and joy for your return. In fact, many of them have invited you as a guest to the floating city. When are we arriving there? Thank them for the concerns. Let's go meet Alex Lee. Back to the hub base. The worker dorms. We haven't been here in months. When are we going to be able to raise our authority level again? When are we going to raise the world exploration level again? We're all stuck at 60 now. Hold up. Prophecy based on ancient Circassian witchcraft that too long! A while ago at the hub base. In retrospect, these shattered images seem to be portents of disasters and ill fortune. The prophecies of the Cyclopses, which always come true. The most relevant Cyclops of which we have in Endfield being the very first enemy that we were introduced to in the tutorial. The one that has been around since the start of the Angloid War. What is that about?
Hey, he's been sitting there for ages. Maybe.
Why are you being all broody? This is our first introduction to him. You're out of the sun! I forgot if Arknights vampires are affected by being in the sun.
I greet you on behalf of Seshka, Administrator.
Ooh, your eyes are fancy.
Camille Arno, Agash Mekanas, dispatched by Seshka. You may call me a Keeper of Wisdom, a special agent for handling Circassian and witchcraft crimes.
Agash Mekanas.
You may return and wait for my updates.
What? But you called us here. You needed help. Seshka helped me to help find the blood samples. He's aura farming. Okay, bro.
I will be handling this mission
Put on some sunscreen. But you'll comply with Seshka's arrangements, right? I think I should first secure your trust. Hey man, the higher up said you needed help.
I do.
Yeah, okay. Good dog.
Recently, an anonymous donor sent a blood sample to Seshka. The transport vehicle went dark after departing from Valley 4. The sample was invaluable, showing rare traces of ancient Sarkas witchcraft. But does this really need the Endman's personal attention?
I'm sorry, man. We got a narrative quest to go on
Seshka
together.
sent you here to keep an eye on me.
He never mentioned anything like that. I'm here to help, nothing more.
I do not intend to make things difficult, but this case is linked to a fugitive I've been tracking personally.
What's up with these blood samples?
I'll handle it myself. 1 hour will do.
Oh, he's a lone wolf. He operates on his own. But he said deviated from Seshka's briefings. Maybe we should give them a call back. Fiona, my love. I'm still kind of sad that they removed her Australian accent on launch. I miss Fiona's Australian accent. What Seshka told me isn't exactly accurate. Hold on. Seshka responded to our inquiries. Keeper of Wisdom Camille is indeed interesting and prefers to act alone. They're asking you to keep Mr. Keeper safe. They also said you're free to do whatever that's necessary to achieve that. So I have command? They highlighted that in the event Camille refuses to comply, try mentioning the name Char. Char? Red Comet? Red Comet Char?
Char? Sounds like a mystery. I should talk to Camille again.
Tell us all about your background. Who are you related to? Do you have royal blood?
I have nothing else to say. Please leave.
You got the cold shoulder. 1 hour will do. No one wants to talk to you. You have no people skills.
The intel I need is all secured. 3 crew on that vehicle. A driver Philip and cargo handlers Dunning and Jeffrey. As for the donor's information, I'll look into it through other channels.
By the way, Seshi is giving me free reign over you. I have your leash. This is
Just
fan
kidding.
service.
I wouldn't actually do anything.
This is a type of fan
On
service.
the donor. Leave it to me.
Also, I completely forgot
Suit
before we
yourself.
started this thing.
I'm heading over first.
We can still change.
The transport's point of origin.
Hold up. We need to take a little break because I just remembered what I needed to do before we started all this.
Oh, so he's actually your friend? But I would have.
Never
been
mind,
more
we're still in the
polite if I
cutscene.
knew. The transport crew vanished along with the blood samples. We're all very worried, and that guy has the nerve to call Philip a suspect.
Philip, isn't he the driver transporting the supplies?
That's right, it's him. Philip had saved up enough creds to move to Morospolis. His application was
Morospolis?
approved too. But the attack on Valley 4 just washed all that effort away. That blighted sarcasm said maybe he stole it himself. Impossible. Philip would never do something like that.
As his friend, you have every right to believe him.
I'd stake my life on it. Philip is a fine young chap through and through.
I believe you, but there are suspicions we must clear up.
All of them were so young. I should have contacted the security bureau sooner.
I'll bring them home.
The Sarkaz asked about an anonymous donor. I'll need time to dig through the logs. I'll contact you the moment I have any leads.
Okay. Now we could do the thing that we set out to do. We can't play this as Enmin B. We gotta switch to Enmin A. It's only right. It's only right. I realized that when we were starting to get inklings of fan service. Congrats on the transition! Happy Pride Month. Okay, now we could continue with the story. We're going over here to this place. Teleport. Into the cutscene. Okay, this is way more fitting. Wait, are we the same height or is he taller? Or are we
According
taller?
to the worker in charge, the vehicle went that way.
I don't think you need my help. The special approach by Keeper of Wisdom.
Nothing special. Observation, investigation, standard skills for the Keepers of Wisdom. We're always on the hunt for criminals.
The criminal you're after. Is it Char?
The Red Comet?
How do you know that name?
Why are we vague boasting? Who is Char? You suspect the sample is linked to Char.
Seshka gave it away. I knew it.
They still doubt you. I know Valley 4 pretty well. I could help you. I set up all the zip lines here.
You have Seshka's authority. If we find him, and he's behind the sample's disappearance, leave him to me. Alone. If you have no objections, that settles it. Wait here for a moment. I'll go check if any clues were missed.
Perhaps a different angle will reveal more clues. Like an angle of your ass.
Obsessed.
I mean, what?
We can split up and search.
Okay.
Sanguine
By
inquiry.
asking the worker in charge of the dispatch.
Confirm with the workers the whereabouts of the transport vehicle. Have you seen anyone suspicious? I don't know.
The
I just
station
work
has two
here.
exits. The transport vehicle you mentioned left from that side.
Anything else worth noting?
They were headed for the power plateau. The station had another batch of cargo to send, so we asked Philip to take it along. But I'm not sure about that cargo's actual destination.
If the station commissioned the transport to carry goods, there should be an order form on record.
Search for the transport order form. There it is. It's glowing. Blood sample. Anonymous. Destination. Seshka. Steel parts. Client Riska. Destination. Parking lot. Amethyst components. Gorian. Destination. The Trunkway.
The convoy would pass through the United parking lot, then head toward the plateau trunkway.
If Char is involved, he probably visited the station. The station should have a visitor log.
Better coordinate with the Security Bureau next time. Can't have another mess like this.
Hi, hello.
Oh, Endman. Are you looking for the missing transport? That's great. We've been so worried. We'll give you our full support. Please, find those kids.
I'd like to take a look at the visitor log.
No
Have you
problem
seen
at
this
all.
man?
The log is over there. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Visitor name Char. Respondent Philip. Oh no. It's actually Philip. His homie was vouching for him. Submission of a job order. A few words have been scribbled below the entry. The name of this sarcasm isn't familiar to me. The guy probably came from another region. These are troubled times, so please call Seshka and verify his identity. Seshka hopes we could provide descriptions of this individual's physical and facial features. Maybe we should ask the person on the shift. We asked 5 crewmates, none of them remembered the looks of this Char. Serious.
Someone named Char came to see Philip. I should show this to Camille.
Why are you reminiscing about 2 lads?
Wait for me! Mom's calling us. Dinner's getting cold.
One of the faces of the lads
My hair.
is obfuscated. What are you thinking about? What are you brooding about? You don't seem like a fan of crowds. Should have used some tact when talking to Duran. Did you have a close friend before?
I don't need friends.
Okay, bro.
Getting back on topic. I've mapped the truck stops along the route. We'll follow this road for a stretch, then head to the United parking lot.
This motherfucker, he's got walls built up upon walls. I don't need friends. Yes, I really did bring a different angle after all. I found something you missed, Mr. Detective. The Red Comet. Okay, that's the last time I'm gonna make that joke.
Well, we can't jump to conclusions based on a name alone. The odds of his involvement are very high. This piece of the puzzle is very helpful. Thank you.
Tell me about Char. Is he a wanted man?
Char is a vampire, too.
Oh!
We come from a Sarkaz lineage who can wield witchcraft through blood. He was once a member of Seshka, too. But he fell from grace and became a landbreaker. He's extremely dangerous and cunning. I faced him a few times, but never managed to capture him.
Another vampire? So that's why you think Seshka doubts you?
That's probably why they asked you to assist me. I accept their suspicions, and I do not intend to dispute their reasons. But when it comes to hunting Char, I won't back down.
It's obvious that Char has a special link with you. I'm here to help, so I won't sit on my hands. Plus...
I don't doubt you. I can feel your determination.
Okay, bro. Not even gonna affirm that, sure. Mr. I don't need friends.
You smell that? Blood up ahead.
No, we don't smell that. What do you think we are, a vampire? We got normal senses. A streak of crimson leading up the uphill road. You catch a faint scent. Hold up.
Based on the color and scent, it was spilled recently. An omen of ill fortune.
Something was dragged through here. Out in the broad daylight.
Along the road normally, but we have here a streak of blood veering off towards the slope above.
A crime scene? Is it blood from one of the transport crew? Is Philip dead? Did Char suck him off? Okay, phrasing.
Very likely. If the convoy was attacked right after setting off, it's probably an inside job.
Inside job. There's also a set of footprints over there.
The hub hasn't rained for quite a few days, has it?
It hasn't. Those footprints look a little deliberate, don't they?
Sharp eye. The soil is dry. People wouldn't leave such obvious footprints. The one behind this is laying a false trail. Or he's taunting me.
Or, you know, maybe he was just practicing b-boying.
Let's head to the end of this blood trail. See what little surprise he's left for us.
Maybe he was just getting it down.
You, coming up?
Okay, brother. You like having us here.
Still no trace of
We see
witchcraft.
some of your
The
walls
scent of blood is
crumbling.
very faint.
Where's the blood leading? That's a lot of blood.
Too quiet.
The person that was getting dragged is most likely
Something's
dead.
off.
Like, there is no way they survive losing this much blood. Oh, that's the body that we saw.
Hold on. Look over there. He's no longer breathing.
Wait a minute. What if Char is your alter ego?
I remember his name. Dunning.
Wait, where's Philip?
Once again, I was too late.
He's been dead for a while. Something feels off about the scene. It's out in the open. There's a Sarkaz witchcraft rune right under him. No trying to hide anything.
No signs of decay on the body. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. No signs of struggle before death. The wound has been treated. Not a trace of blood. Only a vampire could manage that. This is no coincidence. Along with that visitor log, it's definitely Char's. That bastard.
What? What's happening? Are you in pain? Are you alright? Or are you just Chuni? We already have one Chuni character in Tang Tang.
It's nothing. Just an old injury.
That's an injury? I thought it was drip.
It stings sometimes when I overuse arts.
Oh, you're infected.
Or come into contact with certain types of blood. The blood trail along the way isn't the victims. This isn't the crime scene. Char and Philip ambushed him and dumped the body in the wilderness to obstruct the investigation. Struck his own from the back. Utterly despicable.
Oh, he's an honorable vampire.
I've been through this kind of betrayal before. Now, I smell it again. It's those closest to you who cut the deepest. And once the trust is gone, it never comes back.
Trauma dumping on us on the first date?
Char escape. I'm heading to the United parking lot first. Endman, can you contact Ren? The dead deserve respect, not desecration.
Ooh. That's very Banshee-like. What happened to the cultures of the Banshee? This 150 years into the future.
Any progress?
Because mostly, the Banshees were in charge of the funeral rites when it came to Sarkaz's deaths and funerals. However, ever since the Banshees hermited themselves in the Convalis, in their little valley, they haven't done any funerals up until Logos did during the Londinium War. What happened in those 150 years? That Sarkaz culture has once again found respect in burying and respecting their dead. How much at peace have the Sarkaz changed that they could afford to think about respecting their dead and not just surviving? That's a very tiny world building moment that tells a lot about how far the Sarkaz have come since OG Arknights and current Endfield. That's just a little thing you could grab from that conversation.
We found Dunning, but he was already deceased. I'm so sorry.
Dunning, he's gone?
I'm sorry.
We'll go look for Philip. Maybe he's still alive with all of his blood intact.
No, it's all right. Thank you for finding him, Endman. I'll send someone right away to handle things at the scene. He's not from around here. We have to send him back to Triglav. Sorry. I need to contact his family. The other two? Please, I'm counting on you.
Let's go to the power plateau to meet up with Camille. At the United parking lot. We still haven't seen what Char could look like. I still kind of think that Char might be Camille's alter ego. I don't know. He seems to, well, he's not really mentally sound like most Arknights characters. He seems put together, however, there has to be some mental illness in him. Methinks.
Administrator, over here.
Hold up, what the hell is all of this? Landbreakers are dead? I thought Char was a landbreaker. What? Dog? It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. Just run away. Ooh, immersion mode.
We're getting closer to Char. There are traces of witchcraft around here. Let's track the vehicle first. Char takes priority.
Aren't we gonna investigate the landbreakers? Shouldn't we find the source of the witchcraft?
We're out of time. He's cunning and deceptive. This is his trick to stall us and escape. Don't fall for it.
They're kind of getting up.
I won't let him get his way.
But the transport team and the blood samples. You're getting off track.
That can wait for later.
You let us get in danger because of your single-mindedness. Mission bonus. Camille sensed the presence of his sworn enemy. His final strikes will absorb heat infliction because we only have 2 characters and they can't do everything on their own. Got it.
Ambush. These years, treachery is still all you're capable of. There's no escape.
Camille's movement feels really good. Compared to Tang Tang, who zips around all over the map,
My mistake for not noticing Char's ambush.
his movement feels really good.
I should have neutralized them first.
Camille, stop. You don't look very well. Let's talk.
Char.
You said we can't let Char play us like fools. And now you're agitated. He's leading you around. Perhaps you're agitated because you think you can't afford to trust me.
Have I made you feel that way?
I've noticed how unusually fixated you are on Char. Capturing him isn't just about Seshka's warrant, is it?
It's personal. It's why the higher-ups wanted us to keep an eye on
That's
you.
why I've let you take the lead. I trust you'll show me the same consideration.
Char stole from me when he left Seshka. I have to get it back with my own hands.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Don't the vampires and Arknights have the ability to steal memories through blood? Experience memories through blood? Did he suck him off and take his memories? Hold up.
He's the reason why I became an Agash Mekanas. No. Even if I hadn't become a keeper of wisdom, I'd still be hunting him now.
If it matters that much, why not let Seshka help? Why not let me help?
It's not you specifically. It's just...
Phrasing.
Char has to die. And he has to die by my hand. I wanted to end this on my own, but I kept failing. In the end, all I did was push others away. I just realized Seshka asked you to keep an eye on me because of this exact attitude. When you refuse to trust others, you forfeit the right to be trusted as well.
This is still one of my main criticisms of half of the narrative quests. A lot of them is telling and not showing. It's directly telling the viewer what is happening on screen that we could clearly see. I don't know, man. Gacha game literacy, maybe they have to dumb it down that much. There has to be a way that they could have done the screenplay. We obviously get it by just watching what's happening on screen. But they still have to fucking tell you straight up and waste time. But they have to make him acknowledge it, at least in the story.
Camille, let me help. You don't have to fight alone.
Also, I think this turn came way a bit too quick.
Definitely want a word with me.
Like, we're still in the first mission. And we're already resolving his trust issues.
You're right, Edmund. Abandoning the clues in front of us out of impulse is exactly what he wants. Let's stick to our original plan. Find the blood samples first.
But maybe we got deeper things to go through. That's why we're wrapping this up now. Let's check the nearby area first. Because at the moment, it just seems like a simple cat and mouse chase that doesn't look like it's going into anything deeper into Camille's psyche. So I feel like we're gonna get deeper into that later. So we're trying to get the trust between these two out of the way early on.
This isn't the sample we're looking for. It's just ordinary blood. But the witchcraft.
Why is it shaking? What? Camille? Char is real? He's not a hallucination?
Correct. His voice is the source of the witchcraft. This blood trail points toward the Plateau Trunkway, which matches the clue we found at the station.
Another act of provocation.
But given the absence of other leads, let's just follow the blood trail. Edmund, about what happened earlier. I suppose I should apologize.
Fiona! Fiona cucked us! We were having a one-on-one! A heart-to-heart! He was apologizing to us.
Help! Help! Help me!
Leave this to me, Edmund.
What happened to trust? I won't let you fight alone. Time for your assistant to pull some weight.
All right, then let's fight side by side.
Vampire? Boss? No, you're not.
Your boss is Char. He is a landbreaker.
No second chance.
I'm still alive.
Yes, you are, Jeffrey.
Thank you so much.
Try not to talk for now.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
You're coughing up blood.
I'm fine. They're just blood clots.
Cargo handler Jeffrey. Where are the transport and the blood samples?
The transport drove to this area. Philip attacked Dunning, then went after me.
Philip?
Any other unusual details you noticed?
Just as we were leaving, we almost hit a Sarkaz. I spoke to him for a moment. There was so much blood. And then...
I can't remember much. It's like there's a fog in my head.
He sucked you off!
Oh crap! What about Dunning? Have you seen him?
Dunning. About Dunning. Calm down. Druin will come pick you up.
Before I blacked out, I saw the vehicle head that way. Try following the road and take a look.
That Sarkaz who appeared out of nowhere had to be Char.
Don't worry, we got your back.
Endmin, I found the donor's info. Tracking down anonymous details was a bit tricky. Sorry about that. The name is Char.
We found Jeffrey. He's alive. Come pick him up. And thanks for the intel.
That's a relief. I'll come and get him right away. Mr. Camille. Endmin, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
We have another lead. Oh,
Char donated his own blood. How could I have missed that?
that explains the witchcraft.
Now I see what's going on. The driver, Philip, needed money to cover his losses. Char manipulated him. The two attacked the rest of the convoy team and stole the vehicle. The vehicle can then be used to transport Char's blood away. Complete the plan.
What's he doing with his blood? What's so special about it?
As mentioned earlier, Char is also a vampire. He has a special ability. If enough of his blood is delivered to a location, he can teleport there. There are many eyes in Valley 4. For Char to escape the warrant, he will need a covert way out.
But why send Teseshka and let you find out? Taunting you?
To lure me to Valley 4, play me for a fool here, and then leave satisfied. That's why. He deliberately leaves traces so I could find him. Like it's some kind of hide and seek. And games are not fun without an opponent. But this time, I'll end his game. The driver who betrayed his crew, and the disgrace of Seshka, neither of them will get away. I'll use whatever means necessary.
Problem is, both Druin and Jeffrey really trust Philip. Philip acted strangely. The entire incident feels weird. Does Char have the power to manipulate people through their blood? Turn them into a vampire's thrall? Have we seen any vampires like that? Sanguinarch. But mostly, Sanguinarch just turns people into red mist on the wall. Less about manipulating people, more about just eviscerating their being.
Would you rather trust that driver over my judgment?
Do you trust me, Enmin? Oh, I'm gonna be
stand at
sad
this
now.
conclusion.
That was a bit of fan service. Do you trust the driver more than me? I have a solemn look on my face. I feel saddened. Yeah, okay, pretty boy. We know how you play this game.
Where should we go next?
The transport. Why is it here?
Where's Philip? That's a lot more blood.
Why would he abandon the vehicle here? Doesn't make sense.
For a lunch break? I'm concerned about Philip.
The blood samples are gone. No signs of struggle in the cab. The vehicle's ignition has been remotely locked. As the vehicle could no longer work, maybe the driver took the samples and fled on foot. Let's check the surrounding area again.
A receipt for a ticket to Moraspolis. Paid under the name Philip. A few words have been written on the back of the receipt. Remember to come home. Oh, he's dead. Druin said that Philip needed to get back to Moraspolis. Oh, he's so dead. The vehicle has no obvious blood stains, but here's a smudge of old blood pointing back the way you came. Cargo scattered on the ground. The refrigeration units are open, but there's no trace of the blood samples. A set of footprints that ends with a faint trail of blood. Did he fly off? There's no more trail. There would have been footsteps. Did he teleport with his blood?
This vehicle's remote lock system must have disrupted Char's plan. He hid for too long. Fell out of touch with new tech on Talos, too. One slip is all it takes.
How old is he and are you, by the way?
Back of the receipt has Char's handwriting. Proof of his collusion with Philip.
How does he not know what auto-lock vehicles are? How old is this motherfucker? You know Char even better than I thought. I'm curious about your past with Char.
Some other time. I'll tell you then.
At the end of all this,
his corporeal form must still be in Valley 4. This time, I will catch him. Even though the bloodstain over there points back the way we came, it's a false trail. It's ordinary blood, laced with a trace of Char's witchcraft. He left the invitation for me.
I feel like we're kind of third-wheeling these two. Using the arts? Can your injury handle it?
It's fine. To catch him, I'd pay any price. Besides, don't I have my assistant here with me?
Nodders.
Seems like we work pretty well with each other.
Go, my bat, go!
Tainted blood. Reveal the path to me.
Follow the flying rat. Show us Char's location.
Took a detour, huh? How tedious. This way. Look, landbreakers. They went inside.
Now, are we gonna get a whole ass new area? Because usually the best narrative events that they have for characters are the ones where they design a whole ass new area that isn't on the map.
There's movement underground. This has to be Char's hideout. Edmund, let's make a deal. Char invited me here. This place must be rigged with traps. Stay outside and be my backup.
No, we are your backup. That's why we're going in with you. If you don't want me involved, I won't force it.
I'm not trying to push you away, it's just... Would you trust me? No matter what happens? If that's the case, then we shall do this together.
We do it together. Scan the place to find the robots. talk to Camille and enter the abandoned facility.
Endman, we'll move once you're ready. All right? Stay alert.
Let's go. Yeah, new area.
This facility has been completely taken over. Neferith's Bone Crusher clan should have pulled out by now. The ones in front of us.
Did Char recruit his own followers?
Exactly. Finding their nest is an unexpected bonus.
Did he turn them into vampires?
The Security Bureau after
Can he
this.
even do that?
Can't let these landbreakers become a threat again.
Probably into thralls. I think you have to be born a vampire. Hi there, my guy. You're level 35.
Find mercy.
You're gonna explode if we sneeze on you.
Keep yourself safe, Endman. Leave the enemies to me. Hey.
They
Blood
come
trail
as
leads over
gods.
there. We'll have to jump across.
Do not forget our name. Do not forget our dreams. We kneel to no one, especially not Neferith. Break the land apart and tear asunder the falsehood of the civilization band. Raise the homeland of our dreams and finally put to rest the incessant and endless suffering. This is way too eloquent to be from a landbreaker. Char wrote this. If you read any of the archives while going through the main story of Valley 4, or any of the side quests, there are some side quests that point out that not all the Landbreaker clans were willing to go under the banner of Neferith, and she had to wipe them out. Secrets? No secrets. Ooh, that's your dash? Wait, that's your run? Wait, what was that? You turned into a cloud of birds. Cloud of bats. Wait, how do we get that to activate again? How do I do that?
Intruders! Alert the others!
How did we turn into bats? They were old school LBs. Well, considering that Neferith got kirked in Wuling, maybe they were right. Maybe they were right to not believe in Neferith. But then again, look what happened to Rodan. Landbreakers without... Actually, no. Rodan was also under Neferith. Meanwhile, oh, what was that? What the hell is that?
Char.
Painting!
He left his touch here.
I was about to say that the other Landbreakers, the Wolfpack, half of them followed Rossi and Wolfguard to strike it out on their own without being bandits. Meanwhile, as we saw from Wolfguard's own narrative quest, there's a new Alpha Dawn that splintered from the pack that are still Landbreakers, and they're not following Neferith or Ardashir as we know of yet.
Let's split up and investigate.
What is this? What are you looking at? You want us to look at this first. A soft, even humming is coming from the other side of the wall. Some machinery is working behind it. A UWST Originium facility covered in thick layer of dust. It has not been used in a long time. The monitor looks like it was kicked in.
He was never good with Originium tech to begin with.
How much of a boomer is he? How old is he? Photographs of Valley 4, UWSC materials, all kinds of documents linked together, pinned on the wall like countless blah blah blah. Information about Endfield is mixed in among them. The room's owner has been secretly observing every move in this region.
I finished checking, Camille. How about you?
What is this painting? Photo? Why do both of you have suspiciously Sanguinarch-shaped crowns? Your parents both look like vampires. None of them have crowns, though. At least, it doesn't seem like you're directly related to the Sanguinarch. But then again, we did learn that the Sanguinarch has a bunch of progeny and siblings. I think specifically, the Sanguinarch had a younger sibling. I forgot it was a brother, if it was a brother. Things are hazy. Things are getting mixed up. I might be hallucinating.
Huh. There are 4 people in this photo. He's in it too, isn't he? Who exactly is Char?
He's my brother.
A wanted criminal hardly worth mentioning. A traitor to Seska. I'm hunting him down. That's all.
Still
You were
not
afraid
telling
that
us the
I'd
whole
withdraw my
truth.
trust once I learned that Char's your kin. That's why you didn't want me involved, isn't it?
I used to be connected to him. But now... that connection is gone.
We didn't even get a good look at the photo. Oh, there it is. Two brothers. Also, kind of looking like Faust and... what's his face? Mephisto.
I shall retrieve the blood samples and capture him. Nothing else matters. Edmund, you promised your trust. So cease the questions and let's go.
I trust you. The photo won't change my position. The Sanguinarch had a brother? Had a sibling? Oh. Ooh, wider area. That's what I'm talking about.
I can picture Char standing right here, watching the land breakers. It's not on this floor. We'll have to cross the camp and reach the elevator.
Listen up! The boss
This is underground?
are gone for now. But you better get the job done and build it proper.
Hi, you guys. You wouldn't just let us pass through without resorting to violence, right?
Stop right there! Vampire? Boss, you headed out for a bit?
Hold up.
Out of the way.
You can pretend to be him.
I knew it. You faked about leaving.
Go away, will you?
Okay, boss.
Boss, you're acting a bit strange.
Boss, why don't you try smiling a bit? Say something, boss. This is fan service. We have to watch him act. You always have a brooding look on your face. Act charming.
Learned to think and actually reached a conclusion. Now that's strange. Kindly step aside, won't you?
Okay, so that's how Char acts. He's more of a playboy than Camille is. Good acting. Why are you looking away with a shy smile like that? Okay, we don't have to fight through. I guess you and Char look alike. Is that a compliment or?
We look nothing alike. Maybe it's because we're both vampires. Never mind. Don't bother trying to understand Landbreaker logic. They're always extreme.
I don't know about that, brother.
Ah! Who's that next to you?
Well, there goes our disguise.
His
friend.
assistant.
Shit. That's also fan service. That worked for like 2 whole minutes.
You told us before you won't be bringing anyone.
Now, the time. Don't give them a chance to call back up. My heat stacks. Ooh, the bats travel fast. I thought they would have a travel time. They instantly travel to other enemies.
Shows over.
Okay, a little combat section to showcase his mechanics.
No second chance.
About just now.
Yeah, we need to improve our teamwork.
You called us friend. Don't gloss over that. You called us your friend. Someone left a recording here.
Kinsfolk, the time is nigh. I am leaving to pursue matters of grave importance. Decades of waiting have culminated to this moment. If you still remember the glory of the Bone Crushers and the legacy of our warlord of the wilds, then build a home, guard this ground. Why fear death when a traceless existence is worse? We must leave things worth remembering. Be it a tile, a machine, or a scar across the throat.
Elevator time. We gotta get deeper.
Let's investigate.
Mysterious looking door.
This sandbox. I never knew that Char had infiltrated Valley 4 so thoroughly. Turned out they occupied the underground area to build their own community. How absurd.
Right underneath Rodan. Wait, no. This is where Neferith was. The first time we fought her. Wrong area.
Long ago, Seshka had to face a traitor's challenge. That traitor was Jakub
Oh!
Mason,
Jakub!
warlord of the wilds. He broke from Seshka and became the founder of all Landbreakers.
Yeah, Jakub was the founder of the Landbreakers. We still don't know if...
Char's parents died in that battle. Yet he chose to side with the enemy and become Jakub's enforcer.
We still don't know if Jakub was one of the 40 heroes that joined the Endmen to the far north years ago. They've still been vague boasting about the 40 heroes that were lost, apparently, in the ether side. I don't know, whatever Ardashir is vague boasting about.
More than half a century ago, he convinced many Sarkas to leave the stop. The losses were significant.
I never knew this about Seshka. Wait, half a century? How old are you? He's a vampire, my guy.
That's not really important.
Did you cross through the gate? Or are you
In any case,
a baby?
I intend to end this. That's why I became an Agash Mekanas.
If your parents were around since, hold up. If his parents were around when Jakub first defected from Seshka, and the last time that we saw Jakub in the story, well, in the lore, was a couple decades ago, he would be a very young vampire. Is it a couple decades ago, or is it literally at the start of the war? My timeline with Endfield isn't as crisp.
My arts share the same origin as his. I can open it.
You're hurt.
I'm fine. Just normal exhaustion. Hold on.
Are you going on your own? Wait for Camille. Hold up. Did Hypergriff listen? Wait.
I found a control switch. Did anything change over there, Endman?
Never mind. I thought they were gonna do some storytelling without the Endman involved. Maybe I was giving Hypergriff too much credit.
Out of the way.
Well, he's taking care of things on his own. We're just gonna have a little stroll. We could watch him be a badass from below.
You need some help?
I'm fine. Cross over right now. Onward, Endman. I'll handle these containers.
I got some enemies here myself. Look, I'm helping. Break him up real good. Wait, where'd they go? Are we gonna do palm to palm? grab his hand! Fan service! Grab it!
Stay back! I can still...
What? Huh? Why is he all bound up? Is it a trap? Is that Char?
Leave this to me.
Endman, your hand.
Fan service is dead.
Apologies.
None required. You must rest.
You have a friend now. It's also kind of wild that whenever we get these male character-centered narrative events, the uncensored hand-holding is conservative compared to the ones with female characters. I'm fine. I'm not hurt at all. My body is made of originium.
I swore I'd handle everything myself. But just now, I reached out to you for help.
Once again, telling
Something's been
instead of showing.
slipping out of control.
Well, we saw the show, but he's telling in case we didn't get the gist.
And less like myself. It's terrifying. Yet, it also feels like a weight lifted. Sorry, I can't really explain it.
Treating me as a friend and building some trust. That's good.
Are you willing to talk about your past with Char?
Sure. Char is my twin brother. Unlike me, he had no talent for witchcraft. Perhaps I emerged a few seconds before Char, and took what should have been his. He was the scrawny troublemaker who always shadowed me, who always cried when things went wrong. I had to be protective.
I can imagine. You must have been really close to him.
The day Seshka was attacked, I failed to reach home in time. Mother and father, their eyes never opened again. But Char still breathed. I couldn't lose him too. So I gave him half of my blood. He received my life force, as well as my heart's.
Vampires can do that?
It's the weapon he'd always dreamed of.
Ah, so he turned your own powers against you.
Indeed. He ambushed me, then joined the Landbreakers.
What's up with hitting the slutty ass pose?
With my own hands. I shall arrest him. But what then? I do not know what I choose to do with him. But this time, Seshka's suspicions remind me it's time to make up my mind. I will kill him.
Capital punishment in my free Sarkaz city? There's still things to work
Seshka
on.
asked me to help you. They never mentioned your connection to Char. You have their trust. Just as you have mine. I trust everything you've said.
Time to keep advancing.
Still haven't explained the crown on your heads. What's that about? Suspiciously Sanguinarch shaped crowns.
Now I see why Seshka brought you in. It's how sincere you are. Hey. This ain't normal.
Oh no, we have to kill another Landbreaker baddie.
Mercy.
No, my baddie.
The witchcraft isn't very strong. It's somewhere deeper.
How much deeper? Okay, this much deeper.
We're asking for it.
Your end awaits.
A rain of crimson red.
Okay, your ultimate is very satisfying. I'll give you that. Let's do this together, lads. You're not doing shit. The bats travel really fast. I thought the bats would be like, I'm gonna float my way slowly towards other enemies. Nope, it just zips around the battlefield. Good quality of life.
I can sense Char's presence. He's up at Endman. My old shoulder wound feels phantom pain whenever Char is close. Like my blood, longing to reclaim the half that was lost. After decades of hunting, I finally have the chance to end all this. I will take everything back from him.
Let's do it together.
Yes. Together, Endman. No. I should call you friend.
Nodders. Friends. Also, it's been bugging me. His wound is on his body, right? But why is it on top of the layer of his suit? Do you think he gets his suits tailored specifically so that he could show off his wound on the back? If the wound is on his body, it should be underneath the suit. It's just been bugging me. Or does he not take a shower? Does he not take off the suit? Also, creepy ass vampire in the red light. Why does he have a third leg? Is that Philip? Char?
It's not him.
It's Philip. He's been enthralled.
You came for the blood samples, didn't you? It was me who took them. They're gone now.
His eyes. He doesn't look alright. Looks like he's being controlled.
I have passed the wrong judgment about Philip. You've learned how to store blood within a human vessel to enthrall this innocent driver.
What are you talking about, Lord Vampire?
Leave his body now. Char
Arno.
Don't make me say it twice!
The wings have come out. Well, wing, singular.
So, you have found me.
Those are his arts you're using against him. You're nothing but a pale imitation. If you can't do anything without Camille's arts, you don't deserve his arts. Oh, that is very Sanguinarch. What the fuck? Hold up. Big ass spear. Haha, you're trapped. Fan service, baby! Get out of Philip. Fight us in your own body. Oh, he's running away. I'll be there. We're just gonna watch over Philip. We couldn't save Dunning, but we saved Philip. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion will be their fate upon the moment dictated. Stop! Bro, they only time these with Chinese timing.
Count to 10. Did I say you could chase me yet?
Ooh. Hold up. They're giving us storytelling without the admin? Are we actually getting character development without the admin?
Why didn't he share his brother's talent? People paved the way for you, and they stepped right over me.
This is just like Levitane's narrative quest.
Stop!
Are these supposed to be their parents?
How about enjoying the show I prepared?
This father looks like he has a cloak. Ooh, creative.
Camille, she never held your hand.
You think Mother only cared about me? She gave you just as much love, maybe even more.
Are we gonna find out that both their parents were kind of assholes and maybe Camille was blind to it? If he is royal blood, it might explain things.
Come on. You never took me seriously either. You have the talent, the strength, and everyone's expectations. All I had was this music box.
That's not true. You also had...
It was the only thing Mother left me.
If it mattered so much to you, why did you use its mechanism to make that key for me?
It's wild that he set all this up, trying to lead Camille all the way to his base to show him this elaborate maze to terrorize him with his trauma. This is physical. At least when in Levatane's quest, it was happening in the ether side. This is all physical that Char had to set up. He's watching through the CCTV cameras, actually. That's how he's timing all of this theatrics.
Do you still remember how you felt when you saw this? I was nothing but a squashed bug. And you remained perfect, looking down from above.
Jakob ignited the rebellion. I pushed through the cloud, ran home. Mother and father are both lying in pools of blood. The thing on my mind was, thank goodness Char's alive. Thank goodness I hadn't lost him too.
Oh, he even had animals working with him.
Now you're the bug struggling.
Wait a minute, I think we disconnected. I think we're back. We kind of disconnected there. We're back. Okay. We had a little disconnection there. I don't know for how long. In case anyone missed it, we're just going through a bunch of theatrics where Char is trying to terrorize Camille with all of his trauma. He feels unloved. He feels like his parents didn't love him as much as Camille. Do you think he had the Landbreakers build a whole ass house here?
House? How dare you?
Do you think he had to guide them to create an architectural copy of his childhood home? Had them also catch these owls to bring them under here, had to feed them every day just to get ready for when the right time came that Camille would arrive? Do you think he rehearsed this every single day just to get it right?
our home in Seshka.
Oh, they were rich.
There's a trace of witchcraft on the music box. What else have you got up your sleeve? For decades, I never truly resolved to confront you.
Decades.
I've always let you slip through my fingers. But this time, I didn't come alone. My partner is with me, and I shall arrest you this time.
Okay, we upgraded from assistant to friend to partner. A new blood sea will emerge, an endless chase of fire and carnage, till the hour they meet again, and the hour when light and dark mixes, the sarcasm in their prophecies.
Left by Char. No.
Ain't no way! No fucking way!
Char, move forward. Don't grieve for us.
That motherfucker looks exactly like the Sanguinarch!
Is this Char's memory? What prophecy? I've never heard of it.
A Cyclops prophecy?
I must get it fixed. I can't lose it. I must find a way to make everything whole again.
We had a fight that day. I broke that music box by accident. But, Char, you did fix the music box. What exactly were you trying to restore?
Foul speck at the rotten corpse, knotted veins torn by razor beaks, ripping apart our bonded souls, the body flowing down Ruby Bridge, fallen into ancient sin. Oh! Kings of the royal courts! A reading material about notable individuals from the history of Terra. The corner of the particular passage has been folded to mark it. Ducarel, Regent's Crimson. In distant Terra, Ducarel was once the Sanguinarch of the Crimson Court. According to records, he was displeased with his older brother Danso's decision and chose to murder the latter and usurp the blood of Tikaz. However, he failed to become the king of Sarkaz. The Sanguinarch's end... ellipses. Last time we saw that bozo, he disappeared into the void of which we assume to be the ether side in Endfield. We never confirmed his death. It's just that he was lost in time and space. As far as we know. The Sarkaz and their prophecies. Prophecy based on ancient Sarkazian witchcraft that permeates the entire history of this race. In retrospect, these shattered images seem to be portents of disasters and ill fortunes. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion will be their fate. Upon the moment dictated, a blood sea shall wash it away. A prophecy of ill portent that hints at an internecine war. There was a time when the vampires could not stop talking about it. Many even regarded it as an inevitable fate. Will this prophecy be fulfilled? Will those who learn of it be able to resist their fate? Perhaps only those affected by it will find the answer. Regardless the prophecy about the vampires, it is also followed by a stanza that cannot be proven. A new blood sea will emerge, an endless chase of fire and carnage, till the hour they meet again, the hour when light and dark mixes. Barely legible scribbles have been written on the bottom. The prophecy says the two of us will meet again, and when that happens, a blood sea shall wash it away. Sea of blood, one that watches away. The kin shall slaughter each other, and only one shall remain standing. A perfect explanation is in line with traditions of Seshka, isn't it? If fate has been ordained, then let me bring a curse upon everything. Curse this prophecy. Curse the stop that allows it to take root and grow, and curse everyone who treats it as our future. I shall curse everything till the sea of blood floods every inch of Talosian soil. So they're tying together the Sanguinarch killing his own brother to usurp him. And I think Char was obsessed with that prophecy himself, so he's trying to recreate the conflict between the Sanguinarch and his brother, between him and Camille. It doesn't directly imply that they're royal blood.
The prophecy will be fulfilled. This is merely the day of my judgment.
Mother, you knew about his betrayal? How? And why did you die?
150 years into the future, and the Sarkaz are still beholden to the prophecies of the Cyclops. Are you finally gonna face us directly? Still just an apparition?
Strange. Even in my memories, your talent is still so noisy. We're twins, yet you were always stronger. Always more loved. You never respected me. Sharing your life was just an act of charity.
No, that's not true!
So, I've resented you endlessly. All this time.
What else do you want to show us?
What are you trying to do?
Huh? Me? Look, no matter how much hate we carry, we still only have each other. We must join our forces.
To completely bring Seshka down.
I thought we saved Philip.
Seshka has always lied to you. Fed you nothing but falsehoods. Why stay in that wretched city?
What do you mean by that?
No one in this world cares about you but me.
No! You made the wrong choice! Seshka!
Do they trust you? A useless hunter who never caught the traitor. Someone bound by blood of their enemy.
What are we implying about Seshka?
Aren't you lonely? Come to my side, brother. We sprung from the same drop of blood.
It is our fate to become one again.
We have to rebuke your offer. Why? Who asked?
Someone trusts me and stands by my side.
They always fucking do this! Why is the final push always the Endmen? This was his character-defining moment! Oh, we get actual CGs. And a song?
Hang in there. Please live.
Then embrace an eternity of solitude and agony. Loathe me.
I won't give you another chance.
Come to my side, brother.
Camille! Don't fall into the darkness!
Come on, man! God. Somehow we always gotta find a way to shoehorn the Endmen at the most pivotal moment. Oh, he was under the effect of arts. It's always the Endmen giving the final push.
You're here.
Like, characters can never develop through their own strength in this game. It's always gotta be pushed by the Endmen.
All I saw were you and traces of arts.
That's just gonna be the storytelling ad infinitum in this game, I guess.
It seems he used witchcraft to escape.
What just happened? You listen quietly as Camille shares everything he saw. Char has an unshakable belief in a prophecy that speaks of brothers fated to fight one another and leave only one standing. Although Char himself has left the scene, the prophecy still holds and his plans will continue.
He tried to kill me with an illusion and seize my blood. You woke me up just in time.
He tried to suck you off?
I'm sorry. I failed your trust.
You didn't. You did everything you could. Your awakening had more to do with your own strength. You can't just say that posthumously when you show that the Endman was the one that woke them up. That's a cop-out, Hypergriff. You can't just posthumously say that. This is when showing was stronger than telling. You showed us that the Endmen pulled Camille out, and then you can't just tell the audience, nope, it was actually Camille that did it on his own. That's not how storytelling works, Hypergriff! You can't have it both ways! It's contradictory! This is why showing is always stronger than telling!
How did he move the blood out? The Landbreakers? That's not plausible. The pieces we found along the way do not complete the puzzle. And what was that prophecy?
It was about the Sanguinarch, but I think Char got obsessed about it. Let's head out first.
Sure. This place has nothing worth staying for.
Oh, now you're gonna hit us with more uncensored hand-holding. This place has nothing worth staying for, and then you pan over to the Endmen, who lays out their hand. Okay, Hypergriff, you're getting too cheeky. The Endfield writers are getting too cheeky for honestly how mediocre their screenplay is. It's been like this since launch, man. Like, come on, man. You're not the OG Arknights writers, bro. Don't get cheeky with it. A piece of paper that has been torn apart, putting it back together, made some writing legible. Seshka is the cause. It should not exist. Prophecy of slaughter. I shall fulfill it. What did Char imply about Seshka? Feeding him lies. Is Seshka not the homeland, the safe homeland that Theresa fought so hard to make for the Sarkaz? Okay, these are still the same. Can't go back up. There's nothing else over here. Hold up, book? We've already read this. What? How? Can you not get in? Are you too tall? Just teleport on over.
What was that? Let's investigate.
There's still more to the story. Oh, he took the photo away. Did he abscond? Is this where he was watching everything from? Oh, the wall was in... He was watching us from the other side of a wall?
He was watching our every move. No wonder his reactions were always so precise.
I did say he was watching through the cameras, and that's how he was precisely setting up the theatrics.
The deceased has been carried away. If the body was just a smokescreen, why would Char keep eyes on him?
Also, where did we leave Philip?
Char has been tracking me this whole time. I had fallen in his trap the moment I set foot in the hub.
He even had eyes where he was aura farming? One-way glass, an observer at this vantage point can watch everyone working in the entire underground facility. Char has always been watching, always staying one step ahead of the chase for the blood samples. I feel like this whole story is gonna need a part 2. In the same way, Wolfguard's story implied searching after the New Dawn.
Glad to see you're still breathing, brother.
You are a spitting image of the Sanguinarch.
What was that all about?
Tear off your other wing and I'll come back to catch up. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Once I catch you, I'll peel it right off your bones.
Drop the tough act, Camille. You couldn't even figure out how I escaped. Or are you pinning your hopes on this help from outside? What could he possibly offer?
I have Originium powers.
Go on and tell me more.
I can resonate with your blood. When we first found Dunning, My old wound gave a faint jolt of pain. You controlled Jeffrey and Philip from the shadows, murdered Dunning, and filled him with the blood. That body was your escape plan, wasn't it?
Seems like I just couldn't hide from you. Or is this the Endmen's work? After all, your Endfield once defeated the Warlord of the Wilds.
Okay. So, Endmin or Endfield once defeated Yakub. However, that doesn't necessarily contradict that Yakub may have been one of the 40 heroes that went to the ice fields with Endmin. There's still a lot of vagary around that.
Why partner with Camille when a far better option is now available?
Because as far as we know, the Civilization Band has been keeping up propaganda about the 40 heroes that went up there. All they say is that they were heroes, they were to be respected, and they fought against the Angeloid. Don't ask too many questions about who the heroes were and where they went. That's all we know about them. So anything is up for game. Why partner with Camille when a far better option is now available? You won't drive a wedge between us. I stand with Seshka. Why would we stand with Seshka? That's out of character. We haven't even been with Seshka. We haven't even been there. You can't drive a wedge with us. We know about Seshka because of baggage that it has with the old Sarkaz.
No,
But within the story, we have no connection to it yet.
complete.
Your plan?
Is that so? After all those mind games to salt Camille's wounds, you still failed to break him. That carefully concealed prophecy of yours. That's what this is really about, isn't it?
Don't give us that, Sneer.
Too bad for you. Now we know it exists. We can find a way to tear it apart.
Outsider. This is none of your concern.
How pathetic. A homeless vagrant forced to drift along the fringes of the band. If anything, you are the outsider.
Oh, that pissed them off. Interesting. Camille has been fully indoctrinated into Civilization Band logic. That everyone within the bounds of the Civ Band are within the in-group. Everyone outside, the Landbreakers, the non-city states, they're the outsiders. What did Char imply when he said that Seshka fed Camille full of lies? Is that more of an implication of what the Civ Band is doing?
I had a gift for you, but I've changed my mind.
I mean, even in Wuling, the way Wulingers treat Qingbo Stockade. Qingbo Stockade, it's technically its own grassroots community. And spoiler alert, Qingbo Stockade was where the Wulingers lived when they first arrived on Terra. The Wulingers founded Qingbo Stockade themselves. You have a gift?
Until next time, brother. And you, Administrator.
Remember the name. We're gonna be around for a while, shoehorning ourselves into your personal stories.
His gift is probably the blood sample. With his blood, tracking him down will be child's play.
Probably where we found Dunning.
If he actually left it behind. Come on, we should leave.
Bro, Char looks almost exactly like Ducarel. Like it is a 1-to-1.
We saw many pipelines when we first entered the facility. Char doesn't like to be seen. He would use the pipes to move around undetected. That is the only local entry to the pipeline network. Give me a few minutes, Edmund.
He returns after 5 minutes.
Char's blood and a note.
So much alike, yet so divergent in essence. Why?
I do not know. Just as I cannot fathom why he attacked me, or why he trampled upon our parents' legacy.
Legacy? What were your parents about? Why was your mom aware of Yakub's movements?
And why the prophecy? One that I had never heard before.
Keep it. It might be useful.
Endman! Mr. Camille, something happened, you won't believe it.
Well, we actually just... Never mind. Go on.
A miracle! The crewmate transporting Dunning heard movement in the cargo hold and investigated.
What? Dunning is alive?
He saw blood leaking out of Dunning's body. Poor man was totally shaken, but Dunning pulled through.
Dunning is alive! The criminal probably used arts that mess with his senses.
No one died. Very good news.
Except the Landbreakers!
Edmund, your assistance uncovered the truth and helped me defend the honor of Seshka.
Honor of Seshka. A place we have yet to go to. Yet to see the culture of. Maybe Seshka might not be the perfect utopia for the Sarkaz that we thought it would be. Surely not. Surely not. This isn't what Theresa died for. Eventually, when we get to Seshka, we'll have to delve deeper into this.
The sample. He knew I could track him with the blood, yet he left it behind on purpose. Escape was not his plan. He's simply luring me to the next location.
Are you biting or what? Are we biting?
Yes, I will.
Each other.
This only ends when one of us lays dead. Perhaps I should request further assistance from the stop.
If you don't know, the stop is what they refer to, Seshka. It is the stop for all Sarkaz. I'll tell Druin and have them notify the Security Bureau. I need to tend to a few things as well. Okay, this is where we're gonna stop.
There's a thing I'd like to discuss. Once things get settled. May I contact you?
Back at the workers' dorm. They're alive!
I don't know why, but my head feels all fuzzy.
Don't worry about it. You kinda got possessed by a vampire.
Endman, you're here! Quick, thank the Endman. He brought Dunning back to life.
Camille made this possible. Get a full examination just in case.
The Endman and Mr. Camille didn't just save our transport team. They took down a breaker stronghold. I've called the Security Bureau to dismantle the hideout. It'll be done this month.
Say, I don't know who gave this gift box to me. There's an apology letter inside. Does anyone else know I'm heading to Morospolis?
I think a Keeper of Wisdom delivered this. Druin told us about it. Do you have time? I await you at the place of our first meeting. Okay. Are you aura farming on the steel beam again? Enjoying the view?
Just a quiet place to wait for you.
Wait for us.
I gave Seshka a report on Char. Includes all our encounters. And my lack of resolve. Seshka replied, "Carry on as usual. More resources will be focused on Char to help me track him down. He won't be able to run for long."
Somehow I feel like Seshka is allowing you to go after your own
I say
brother
they have faith in you.
because they also kinda want you to disappear along the way. To get rid of two problems at once. Just a feeling. A lot of seeds have been planted that maybe Seshka might not be the utopian sarcasm paradise that we imagined it to be. CAMILLE, though, is completely bought into the idea. However, the whole rebellion with Jakub decades ago, plus his brother, leaves things up in the air. That there might be something wrong with Seshka. Or the civilization band as a whole. We're getting bits and pieces of these all throughout many stories in this game.
Of course. Speaking of which, Endman, may I ask you a question? I did say I hope to earn your trust. But back then, why did you agree?
I saw a kind soul whose self-expression needs work. Unless betrayed, I always choose to trust. That's too transactional, brother.
So, it boils down to sincerity. In that home built by Char, his questions struck true. But I remembered your words, your help, and your trust along the way. Like a faint light shimmering through me, reminding me of the kindness I've forgotten. That light grew stronger and pulled me out of the darkness. I believe this is the reason why Seshka's asked you to help me.
If you think about it that way, we won't disagree.
Though I failed again this time, and Char still roams free.
We learned about the prophecy. That's significant. We didn't come away empty-handed.
Exactly. Thanks to you, we took out Char's lair and uncovered his true plans. Seized my abilities and attacked Seshka. Everything he's done is tied to that prophecy. Most importantly, I broke free from the past. I earned trust and a friend. These are things that Char will never acquire. He cursed me to solitude, It will not happen. I don't know where he intends to lead me, but even if he flees to Talos, I shall be there to stop him.
Talos is a gas giant.
If I intend to go further, Edmund, would you be willing to join me?
Look, man, we're gonna be forced into the plot no matter what we say. I don't believe in prophecies or ordained fate. Says someone who is most likely a reconvener of either Oracle or Priestess. The deep irony. I will fight against any prophecy that means you harm.
Of course. Gave you my word. I'll help you find him.
I thought my ability to trust others had been permanently destroyed along with my past. Time and time again, you reached out to me. I wish to reciprocate. Friend, I promise you this. Wherever you go, my blood shall be with you. Whenever you call, I shall stand by your side.
Uncensored hand holding. Uncensored hand gripping! This is fan service! He doesn't want to let go!
Until the very last drop of my blood is spent.
And that was the first chapter of Danse Macabre. That was the most to be continued narrative event that we've had ever since Wolfguards. Like, Wolfguards set up the splintering of the pack. This one set up a new antagonist. Another new antagonist. Who may or may not be related to the Sanguinarch and is following the same prophecy of the two brothers in conflict. Overall, it was an adequate introduction to CAMILLE as a character. It's the only narrative event that we've had so far that didn't involve a character that was introduced through the story or someone that had previous narrative baggage from OG Arknights. A brand new character. So they had to do a lot of legwork to introduce him and the concepts behind him. Seshka, vampires, his brother, the Sanguinarch. A lot of things had to be told directly to the viewer when they could have done a lot more showing. Still, a main criticism I have of Endfield writing and screenplay. I still heavily dislike that the endmin is always the final push in these narrative events, and that the featured characters can't ever push through their own development on their own with their own strength. It always has to be endmin giving the final push. I heavily dislike that. At least in the final big cutscene, they could have at least made him look like he was about to break out on his own. But he was still in a rage when Enmin came in to pull him out. And then they had to posthumously say, oh no, you escaped through mostly your own strength. That's not what the cinematic showed. I'm sorry. That was a cop-out. But we have a lot of development when it comes to the world building. About Yakub. About this family of vampires who may or may not be related to Duke Ariel, the Sanguinarch, the Crimson Regent, Bozo trapped in Etherside. We don't know where he is. That's where we last saw him. When they're ever gonna continue these narrative events, I have no idea. They're gonna set up I don't know, 1 or 2 of them every single patch. They're gonna lay down the framework of all these plot lines. We don't know how they're gonna continue them or when they're gonna continue them. We might be 3 years into Endfield and they might not even follow up on these plot lines in the main plot. So they'd have to release more of these side quests every other patch. Because we already have new plot lines in chasing down Char, chasing down the new alpha of the pack. But yeah, so far, I like Camille. Alex Lee acted his bussy out. I felt like I was watching... I felt like I was watching Persona 3. Camille's alright. Alright addition to Enfield. He's gonna be our link to Seshka. So I hope, at least in the future, I don't know, they might do an FF14 thing when eventually, if we ever go to Seshka in the main plot, they might make Camille's narrative event required reading or a required playthrough before you get into that act. Like how they made the Crystal Tower required before you get the Shadowbringers. By building upon the plot lines that you've already weaved. Otherwise, if these narrative events are disconnected from the main story, I feel like that makes the world a lot smaller. But also, it still replicates, it kind of replicates what OG Arknights went for. Some events are completely divorced from the main plot, so I wouldn't be opposed to them being disconnected either. But Seshka is such a huge elephant in the room when it comes to the Sarkaz. Like, the Sarkaz plight was a main focal point of OG Arknight storytelling. That it's kind of unthinkable that we don't get into it in the main plot of Endfield as well. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Good stream, good stream. Well, our luck kind of evened out, getting Camille within 50 pulls, although we had to hard pity our weapon. Fine. RNG giveth, RNG taketh. But that will be that for today. Tomorrow, we are going to begin our story reading in OG Arknights for Medjediketi Bound. So there's that to look forward to. But for now, we will be peacing out. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, chilled out in chat, used us as second monitor content, and watched us pull for Camille and play through his first chapter of his character event. Character and narrative story. Once again, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. I'ma see you friendos next time for some more Arknights. Bye-bye.